bullshit and it pisses me off. Like, for instance, whenever I do color on people, I don't ever charge them for the style.
I don't. Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Lindsey, and this is Unfiltered Trauma Blondes. How was your week?
I had a really great week. I went to the Korean day spa.
Where was it?
It's like in Houston. I don't know. I wasn't driving, so I wasn't paying attention. I was just...
So that was the high of your week?
I got a body scrub. This little Asian lady scrubbed every inch of me. It was magical. And then she rubbed hot, warm honey all over my entire body.
Yeah.
It felt very decadent. And washed it off with milk. So, yeah.
What
it was
kind
magical.
of milk?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't want
Better
to
be grass-fed.
Better be whole.
Whole grass-fed milk. Don't you be putting it
Full
dirty
fat.
shit on me.
I want full fat. Oh, yeah. It felt
I bet that
amazing.
would be way more moisturizing for your skin.
It is. Milk and honey.
I hope that they use it straight out of an udder.
They just have the cow back
Or
there.
breast milk.
And they're just like squirting you. Oh, yeah. I bet that's really good for your skin.
They're just back there squirting you.
Yeah. You just stand there.
You're just under the cow. Just good.
Yeah.
I was about to go.
No, ma'am.
That's right. I wasn't thinking. But that's the first thing that came to mind, laying under.
I feel like it'd be more like this than like, because they're udders. I don't know though. I've never laid under a cow and milked it. Or have I?
Moo, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. No. But yeah, it was very amazing.
Did you have
We were
any?
just like butt ass naked the whole time, pretty much. Well, in the locker rooms.
Is it a big place?
It's huge. It's massive. There's like 3 levels, I think, or 2, and then like
It's like a big gym, but it's a
there's
spa.
There's a golf. You can golf there. Golfing, not like an actual golf course, but like, the like virtual shit or whatever.
Oh.
They had that. They have.
That's so random.
It's really random.
Get your body rubbed on and play a little golf.
There's a bar. There's like all these different saunas and rooms. We went in this one room. It was called the Fire Dome. It's literally just like a brick oven. It's terrifying. It's dark and scary.
It's a sauna?
Yeah, and you go in there but it's like dry heat,
Oh.
And everything was so hot. My feet immediately started burning. I was like, I don't want to be in here anymore. Like, I don't like it. All of us.
Were you barefoot in there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't wear shoes when you walk in. Right when you walk into the door to check in, they give you a key. Or no, you go put your shoes in a locker and you take the key, and then you take the key to the front desk and you check in. So like you don't have shoes on at all the whole time you're in there, and you don't feel any dirt anywhere. It's amazing. And like you can go out like men and women like in the spa area. You have like a uniform that you wear, you put on.
Okay.
To like wander around. There's a cafeteria.
So it's like a day thing. It is an actual day spa and you spend there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But do you have to pay every little thing that you do, or do they have packages?
You pay just to get in, and then you have use of like all the different saunas, and you pay for your food. If you get like a service, like the scrubs or the massages, you pay for that as well.
Okay.
You can do like memberships, I think, up there and stuff.
Okay.
But
how expensive was it?
We used a Groupon to get in. It was like $30 to get in. And then I think my scrub was like $100 maybe, because I got kind of bougie. We all did. And then we ate. So, I mean, I spent...
It's like a $200 day.
$200 probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But oh my God, when you leave, I was peeking too, like the skin coming off of me. Oh, it was a lot. But I had new skin. I felt
I'm sure it's also product.
Like a lizard.
In. It's not just your skin.
I mean, they don't like lather you up. She just has like a special rag with like the oil and herbs and shit.
I think that would ball up some though.
Scrubbing on you.
That was one of my favorite things when James and I went to, we did a cruise for it was our honeymoon. But we did a massage. And my favorite part of the massage was when they do the dry brush on you.
Oh, I like dry brushing.
It just makes your whole body
I
tingle.
have one. Do you have one?
I remember ordering one on Amazon and it never coming in and me not doing anything about it. But then having this thought every now and then.
So you still don't have
I still
a dry
don't have
brush.
it. No, it was so long ago. It was after that I ordered one because it makes sense that it would be really healing for you too, because it's bringing everything to the surface.
And it's like
And
therapeutic
your blood
too.
is what's so healing. So like anytime you're bringing that to the surface, you're doing your skin good.
Yeah.
So I would see that, I mean, for circulation, for weight loss, for not storing lactic acid, for sloughing off skin. Like, how can that not all be?
Oh, yeah. After I got sunburnt, I was peeling off all the dead skin with that.
Does your skin still feel good now? Like you've
It
noticed a
feels so
long
much better,
term?
especially my back. Because, you know, like you can't wash your back like any other part of your body. And they really do a lot on
Do
your
you
back.
wash your back in the shower?
Yeah.
I get like the tops and I'll get here, but like there's a whole section that's probably
never been touched.
It's just, yeah. We've just got like matted dirt. Like a clump of clay. Oh no.
The water doesn't even do anything.
No, it doesn't come up. We have no idea. It's like a hump.
It goes around it.
Yeah, it's a dirt hump.
Gross. No. No. But I mean, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, there's a
my
whole
back
lot.
does
The
feel
shampoo
different.
has to get it.
Your hair.
Yeah.
Not well.
Let's hope. Here's to hoping.
You never taken a shower with someone though and had them wash your back for you?
Yeah.
I'll come over here and wash your back. You can wash mine.
No, it wasn't that long ago. Like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
Dirty birdies.
Perfect.
Okay, did you have a low? Well, it's did I have a high?
Did you have a high? We really went into my high.
We
It
did.
was
Your
so
high. I'm
good.
like deciding if I value that or not in my head.
Well, and
Spending money, $200
the people
for me,
that I
that's all.
went with too, though, like it was the thing, you know, like we made a special occasion out of it. I went with Olivia and Sarah, and like that's our jam. We like doing shit like that. So it wasn't just like, oh, I'm gonna go to the spa.
Well, I mean, the last time that I did, that was for Marissa's thing all those years ago. That was the last time I get my nails done and my toes done, but like I don't get a pedicure. I just get them done. I don't.
See, I don't even care what my toenails look like. I want you to rub them.
Okay, so what were we saying? Did I have
Value,
a high low?
if you value
I don't
that.
know if I value that. Yeah, or not. I want to. I would love that. I think it's because I really financially am not there to go blow $200 and not have anything to show for it. That's in my mind. It's like I have so many things I need to take care of.
I get that.
But I can justify other purchases in my mind because I get to keep it because it's
you have
here.
something to see,
Yeah.
to show for it. Yeah.
But I know
My thing
that
too is like,
but the
you gotta take
experience is
care
still-
of yourself
I know,
too. Like,
and I
I
know
felt like so rejuvenated afterwards, and like getting to spend time
I've
with
never
them.
regretted it when I did it.
Yeah,
I just wish that
you'd make yourself do it more, or
maybe
that it
not
wasn't.
really though because of that. Because I guilt myself. I will guilt myself over that.
Yeah,
Because the other stuff, I mean, $200 for me to spend on a fucking, that's a lot for me.
it's a lot. But you don't.
It's not a lot these days though. But I mean, people
not.
give me that all the time to get their hair done. All the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I value that.
I get that though. I mean,
But
I
we
don't
do
need to
each
do
other
my hair.
exactly. And would I pay?
That's how I justify it to myself. Though, is I don't really do all these other things. I
No.
do them myself, and so I'm not spending that money on myself.
The only
So
thing I do is
can
my
go
nails.
and get some lady to rub me down.
And I go to Ann's Nails in Conroe, and I get a full set plus my toes painted for $47.
She's gonna get too busy to get you in now. Watch.
I mean, that's a good deal, especially these days. I mean, they charge as much for nails
Oh yeah.
as hair, which is kind of insulting to me a little bit, depending on if you're doing fucking art. If you're doing basic nails for that shit, it's insulting because that shit lasts 2 weeks.
Yeah.
When we're doing things that can last literal months.
Well, also the product we use is more expensive, and yeah, it is insulting
like-
a little bit.
yeah.
Maybe we should start.
Well, a lot,
charging.
and too, like new hairdressers, something, it's like the prices that they expect coming out the gate, too.
You're not gonna get.
Like, you don't even know what you're doing. Let's be real for a second. But at the same time, I want you to value yourself. I want you to know your worth.
Yeah, so you almost kind of have to fake it till you make it in a sense, but
Yeah.
you do need to know your limits.
I mean, I think that you should know some of them or you're not going to build very quickly, really. I think sometimes, like for instance, whenever I do color on people, I don't ever charge them for the style.
I don't either.
Because first off, it needs to be seen. Like how am I going to know if there's mistakes in there if I'm sending you out the door wet?
It's part of the package.
I want you to feel good when you leave too. Like I want you to like that wet head shit out the door. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have the clients that are like, don't do it. I got things to do. I know it's going to be fine. I'm like, okay, well, let me know if you find anything in it and I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But I don't like doing that. I will for friends, like Anne the other day. Like,
well, there's certain people too. You've been doing their hair for so long. You know, it's fine.
Right. You have it down to a science. Do you have a low? Did you have a low of the week?
Not really. I've been kind of
Damn it.
tired.
My nipple's dripping now.
Actually,
Well, look at this.
Really
like I'm gaping and nobody even told me. Thanks a lot.
tell you.
My titties are out. Look.
I'm just staring at your boobs now.
Look at my little hole. Ew. Gross. I don't think I really had a low either. It's been a pretty peaceful week
What
again.
was your high? Did you say a high? You didn't say a high. We got
What was my
interrupted. It
high?
threw everything
I've had
off.
a good weekend. I feel like it's just been peaceful, hangouts, lots of laughs.
In your week?
My week was good. I was busy. I could stand to be a little busier. I had a couple cancellations that were like last minute. And the spots that I filled them back in weren't, on the same level as the ones that I had, money-wise. But filled mostly every spot. I think there might have been a couple haircut spots that got left open, but those are only like 30-minute slots. So sometimes those are like, oop, I get to sit and eat lunch.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I forget to eat lunch a lot of times because of that.
I don't thank God for Hunter because he shows up and is like, here you go. That's so nice. It's so that I'm spoiled in that way.
Yeah, you are.
I know. Did you have a weenie or a weirdo?
No weenies and no weirdos.
Neither? We were just talking about that though. Like, she's been getting more requests
I've been getting
by
a
like
lot of
creepy
friend
old
requests.
men.
I don't know if they're creepy old men. A lot of them are like older men, and I'm like, what?
I have like
Possessed you?
5 to 10 new requests like almost every day on
I've been
Facebook.
getting a lot to where I don't really look at them anymore right now. Like it gets
I
overwhelming.
have to sit down occasionally and go through them, and that's what I'll do is see if there's anybody that I actually
you
know,
know. Yeah.
or that like have a ton of friends
Mutual
with.
friends.
Yeah, like typically if there's less than 15, I
I've been
won't
getting
even
some
look.
with like just like one or even none though, and I'm like, how and why?
Right. And then those are the ones that I typically creep on.
I do creep. I do creep.
You have to.
I creep on everyone, and I don't accept everyone either.
No. And it's always strange for me too, the amount of, married men.
There's a lot of married men too, yeah.
But they don't all say anything necessarily. And it might just be a curiosity thing or seeing something. And so I don't always want to have like a bad thought right out the gate.
Oh, I always just do because I think
You
that's
do?
just my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to talk myself out of it. Like, oh no, you're just being you.
So, for weirdos, I didn't have any weenies. But weirdo wise, there is a certain person that keeps messaging me. Daily. Hey, how are you? Hi. Oh my gosh.
Do you respond?
No.
So
Never.
they're just having a conversation with them?
Yes, I've got a few of those.
That's so strange.
This one, there's a new one. The other ones kind of drift off, but then they'll like try back later.
Yeah.
And so I have probably, I don't know, on average, like 5 to 10 messages from these randoms that just pop in and out, and I never respond. As fucked up as it is, a lot of times it's like there is zero attraction. Like, I'm not even going to do this.
Yeah.
No.
Kinda.
Because I know that you're not trying to be my friend.
No, you're not interested in that.
Because if that was the case, I notice people more whenever they comment on things that we think are funny or whatnot. Like if you comment on like a reel or something that I post. Yeah, and you have something to say, like that pulls me into a conversation way more than like man, God spent a lot more time on you. And that's literally, I think, the last one that got sent.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet. He did spend a little more time.
It is sweet, but it's not very creative either. I mean, not that I the pickup lines, unless it's like really funny.
God, my zipper's breaking again.
I told you.
Sorry,
Quit
everyone.
trying to expose yourself. These are her favorite jeans.
These are my favorite jeans, and the zipper broke on the base, and it keeps splitting
You
open.
could probably go
I mean,
to the
just-
cleaners.
I can just put a new zipper on. I don't think about it until I put them on, and then I'm like, damn it. And then I don't want to take them off because they're maybe.
I think when you lean forward, I heard them go.
Yeah. I'll just sit like this. Hold
I
my
think we should
zipper.
jam something in it. If it opens again, we have to put something in it. If I catch it open, I get to pick what goes in it.
All right, I gotta stop breathing.
Okay, so moving on, we have some sad news.
Yes.
Maisie has decided that she is no longer going to be a host on Unfiltered all the time. She has said that she might still pop in and do some shows with us, but she's got a very busy life currently, and she's just focused in a different direction for herself and her family and future goals. And so all of us feel like she should do wherever her heart is pulling her.
Yeah.
We don't want her to do anything she doesn't want to do. Not that she doesn't want to do it. I know that she does want to do it. It's not that. It's just her schedule is insane.
It's hard to coordinate.
But she's still going to pop in, and actually, her story team is going to still be working with us and handling all of the editing and all that stuff too. So we're going to be seeing and hearing a lot more of that as well. So yay for changes.
Yay.
It's bittersweet.
It is.
It sucks. It's sad to close a chapter because I started this whole thing with her. And I worked through a lot.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, how long have y'all been doing this now?
It's almost a year. We're on our 44th or 45th episode, and there's 52 weeks in a year. So
Oh, yeah.
we've almost done a full year, and we did a couple blooper weeks. So it's coming up on a year for us, and like my entire divorce, and
Yeah, a good bit of time. That a lot has happened.
yeah, that's a lot of episodes to put out. Go us.
It's kind of crazy.
It is. We kept going, and we're still going, and we're not quitting.
And we're still talking.
Yeah. That's never, ever a problem. The conversations always happen very easily. With you, with her. I think we're going to try some new things, though. We've been doing some talking about pulling some more guys on here. We want more male perspective on things, and so that should be coming up soon. But today's topic is
Self-monitoring. That was my drum roll, by the way. It was terrible. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Air drum.
my no drum.
Self-monitoring. Are you the same person in every room?
And how do you adjust your behavior based on environment, people, or social expectations? Do you think that you are someone that
I'm the same in every room.
self-monitors? Yeah. Are you the same in every room? Are you the same with every person?
No.
No, me
I
either.
don't.
Not at all.
But I think a lot of that has to do with our profession too. I mean,
I
think
think
in
it's
my
a skill.
personal life, I am more that way.
Yeah.
But I don't think with everybody, like if you're throwing everyone in there, I'm not the same in every room.
Well, and I also think that people get different levels of you.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
you. It's the real version of you, but how deep and vulnerable are you willing to be with this person? And by vulnerability, I mean like goofy. How like
Weird.
ridiculous, or like your dark comedy. Like
Yeah.
our dark comedy is on a different level. I will say things to her that are so fucking sick and twisted that I would never say.
And I'll laugh.
Oh, because it's hysterical. It's like the darker the more fucked up,
the funnier it is.
the funnier it is. We say really awful things, and I wouldn't. And it's the joke in itself is the fact that we're saying it out loud.
Like
how could we even?
Value.
Yes, or like disgusting, trying to see who's
gonna fold.
Yeah, who's gonna outgross the other one, and it never happens.
It just keeps going.
It gets worse and worse and worse. It never happens. So I think that there are levels of what people get with you.
For sure.
But is that all, in a way, self-monitoring? Because I would say that it is.
Well,
but I don't think that you're, like, noticing it. It's not a conscious thing that you're always doing. And I think that what they're talking about with this is when it is a conscious shift to accommodate, basically, like, another person's emotions.
Yeah. Well, what's the definition of self-monitoring?
Okay. So self-monitoring is how you adjust your behavior based on your environment, people, or social expectations.
So, yeah, that is exactly.
There's two types. There's high self-monitors, which they read a room quickly. Would you say that you read a room quickly?
I usually have a pretty good feel when I walk into a room.
I think for me, a lot of times too, that I read energy. You read energy because I make the conscious decision to read energy when I walk into a room. Ryder also does this.
Then you know where you can go and to fit.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. So they adapt personality depending on who they're with. Like we were talking about, how deep will you go with a person? Like what level can you match? And then you'll also notice, I do, like little social cues, or like when somebody kind of goes there, and then you're like, okay, and then you match them.
Test in the water.
Yeah, and then they go a little bit darker, and you're like, okay, I'm with you still. Let's keep doing this.
Or no, that was too much.
Yeah. Whoa!
Which typically you don't get.
Pump the brakes, pervert.
Yeah.
But really, we go home and we're way worse than
I was going to say, I feel like I've probably been the person that they were like, that was too much.
I get told that.
Whoa. Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, not there yet? Okay. So these people are typically, they know how to be liked.
A likable person.
That's another thing with our job.
Like a chameleon.
We have to be liked.
Yeah, you gotta want to come back. You spend hours in the chair. So.
Well, and I would say that that's with any social job. Anything where you're dealing with the public, you have to be liked. You can't. I mean, can you think of any job where you don't really?
The DMV.
Well, no, because people have to deal with you.
Yeah,
they're not choosing to deal with you.
They have to.
They don't get to pick their personality there.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
You can be an asshole.
But that's like anything in the service industry. It's
yeah,
like you have to be likable because they could always go somewhere else. It's
I know.
Not a necessity.
That's something. Yeah. Like, what are jobs where you don't have to self-monitor? Oh, cop. You don't have to fucking self-monitor to be a cop, do you? Maybe at the office, but I mean, when you're dealing with people, you
positions of authority. Then
basically, other than that, you pretty much have to self-monitor.
I mean, you should still self-monitor, especially in a position of authority, but you don't have to. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Should everybody should
self-monitor though, or should you just be?
I just think that that's a human thing. Like you should still be a human.
You should care to not hurt people.
Yeah.
If you can avoid it. Like you don't have to just be a dick.
Exactly. You never have to be a dick.
No, everything can be said with class.
Well, tact.
Sometimes.
You get to a point, though, and that's more...
Emotional threshold. Whenever you're like, you know what? I'm going to be a hateful fucking bitch real quick. That way you get the message and you fuck right off. We had to do that I had to be rude to a guy the other day.
When?
Y'all were here, the one that wouldn't leave. So on my door, I have like a no soliciting thing. So whenever we moved in, it was nonstop, right? The people coming that wanted to do internet or cable or pest control is the fucking worst. And they would knock on the door like honestly multiple times a day. So I got a no soliciting sign, put it on the door, and now they're still coming up. Like, it's been a while. There was a big break, but now they're coming again.
It's just that time of year, too, because we have a lot of them in my neighborhood.
Well, the guy showed up and was like, yeah, your neighbor actually sent me over here. So I'm like, what? thinking in my head for a second. So they lie out the fucking
It's a
gate.
script.
Yeah, well, it's
the same
bullshit
thing
and it
every-
pisses me off. I would be more likely if somebody was like, hey, I'm going to try to sell you something real quick. Can you give me 10 seconds? If you don't like it, I'll get out of your face. But like, will you just let me do my thing, please? I would be way more likely to be like, you know what? Chances are you're not going to sell me shit, but I will. Yeah, let's hear it.
Where does the guy fall on the self-regulating thing?
He just turned me into a straight bitch, like immediately. There was no self-monitoring for me. Because first, the no soliciting thing pisses me off, and I immediately wanted to go, why the fuck would I buy something from you if you can't even fucking read? What are you going to sell me?
You idiot! Get out of here!
Fuck off! Yeah, it pisses me off. Not to mention,
it's disrespectful.
I don't like it as a single woman.
You're still doing it.
I don't like it as a single woman. I don't like you coming up to my door. I don't like the fact that you can see in my house. I don't like that I have to protect my son. That is my thing, right? Mm-hmm. Even though Ryder's bigger than me, as a mom, that's something that like
will never go away.
Will never fucking go away. I would fight Godzilla for him in a heartbeat, not even think about it.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? That was the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm picturing it too. Like, how the fuck are you gonna fight Godzilla?
Climb him like a fucking tree.
You're gonna have to. Like a building. He's huge.
But how do you feel as a single woman when they come to your door and it's a man? I don't like that.
Because my
Step the fuck back.
My doorway is kind of like inset, so
you feel kind of boxed in.
You do feel boxed in. So if you stand at my door, I won't even open my door. But that's why I have my dog. And I'll poke my head out, but my dog is right there with me barking at you. And most of the time I just look at them with like, I got shit. What do you need? I'm busy. Like,
I would suggest if you are somebody that does that, to knock, ring, and then back way the fuck up.
And they do,
especially for women.
They usually do.
And are like, it's also helpful when I walk out the door when a guy does this, for some reason they're like, hi, like trying to make themselves look less aggressive. Yes. Yeah, that also is something when they back up, and then I'm like, okay, I feel more comfortable coming out into the space and talking to you for a second. Mm-hmm. But I don't like that shit. Like, it makes me feel like you're in my personal space, and my fight or flight immediately kicks in. I get a little bit bitchy. Because that protective instinct happens right out the gate.
Yeah. Well, my problem is too, though, is like I'm not going to buy anything from you. I don't want anything. If I need a service like that, I'm going to go out and find it on my own. I'm going to do my own research. How much are
they actually making off of that shit these days?
Probably not that much, but
no. Like, you're just annoying people, and I don't want you at my front door unless I've invited you over or you're a child asking my kid to play.
Yeah.
Or a neighbor that needs something like that. But like, the sells shit to the door, it's an instant turn off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I always just say, I'm renting. Sorry. Yeah. Make no decisions.
Like, go away.
My husband's not home, or my husband usually deals with all of this. And I'm like, bitch, it's me. I don't have a husband. I have said that several times. Oh, my husband does all of that. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. And then
so what does your husband look like?
He's tall.
I'm very muscular.
Yeah.
He's got a short fuse also.
Yeah, he does. So you should probably
and he doesn't like when you come to the door either.
No.
So please back up.
Oh, and he's getting out of the shower right now and he'll fight you naked.
You should probably leave. And he has a really big dick. He'll beat you to death
with his dick. My zipper's gonna pop open.
And I'm gonna jam something. Okay.
My dick's gonna come out and I'm gonna beat you to death with it.
So another one for high self-monitors often comes across as confident and social, but can feel fake or disconnected. You can feel like you're being fake if you are. Yeah. Don't always know who they really are. Do you wonder about that?
Because you're constantly
you can do low self
being what everyone needs from you. Yeah, I don't think I really feel that way. Not anymore. I have before.
There are moments when I'm first getting to know someone when I'm scared to 100% be full me. That it's not that I feel like I'm being fake. It's just whenever they say that they like me or they're getting to like me or they whatever, I have those moments of like,
like,
you
don't even
know. Like, hold on. You're jumping the gun here. Because there is a
I
dark.
have felt that way a lot, actually. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I am so weird, though.
You have no idea.
Yeah. If you could only hear the things I'm thinking. So the second type is the low self-monitors. And they act the same in most situations. So they're just themselves, I guess. Value authenticity over approval. And don't adjust much for others. So they just are who they are, wherever they are.
I think that.
I know some
Can you be
people like-
middle? Can
I
you
know
be?
some people like that.
I do too.
I think you can like tend
I feel
towards
like
more on one side than the other. I think it could be like a spectrum, honestly.
I think maybe the reason I'm second guessing myself is because of how much with our jobs, with that life, you have to choose which parts of you to give.
You're selling yourself, essentially.
And like you have to keep some of the
And
obscene.
I'm like, all right, I'm listening to you and what you're saying, and now I know like the things that I can tell you about me, or like where I can what.
But then sometimes you're the first one that has to be the vulnerable. I am a lot. Like I'll tell people right up front a lot of the stuff that I've been through, so that they know that it's a safe space. But I mean, obviously, we don't have an issue with that because we sit in front of a giant audience,
huge crowd. Audience.
Our live crowd that's here. Emma's not even here right now.
Oh no, it is really quiet. The cats.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know? Can you think of like anybody who is
A low
that way?
self-monitor?
Yeah,
Jimmy comes to mind.
as low, like he's always Jimmy.
I think so. From what I know. I don't know though.
But I've never seen Jimmy in a social setting outside of just us hanging out. So like,
yeah, you keep getting it stuck in your eyelash. Yeah.
but
Olivia.
oh yeah.
She kind of.
But I mean, she
across.
also because she works in customer service too. So like, she still has that ability though. I think too. But I think she is more of like a genuine, authentic. This is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
She comes to mind. I think I come from a very high functioning group of self monitors.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that I am who I am at the same time too, though. But that's the part of me that I think I'm working on the most right now is being the authentic version of me and not doing those things because I don't want to attract the wrong people anymore. I'm very focused on being the real version of myself so that the right people come into my life, which is for me being and just communication and being open about my feelings and straightforward about my feelings and my expectations and stuff like that. Because again, like I don't want to even waste one more fucking day with the wrong people in my life.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, kisses of them is fine, but like good in-depth time, I want that to be with the people that I choose.
Yeah.
And so, yes, I'm focusing really hard on saying what I mean and meaning what I'm saying and standing fucking by it.
Mm-hmm. Did I say what they can come off as, though?
Oh,
Blunt.
no, do it.
They can come off blunt or insecure or
Misunderstood, yeah.
not insecure. And they may struggle socially in certain environments. That does track. Olivia is a good example of that, though. I wouldn't say she struggles, but she gets uncomfortable in some certain social environments.
Ryder's his friend. I think people that have social anxiety are low self-monitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Doesn't that make sense?
It does make sense.
That they aren't...
Or they show their social anxiety more, maybe. Because I know people who can, like, they're, like, high performance, but, like, they are anxious the whole time. Like, but they're just...
I am that way.
You would never know.
In a lot of situations.
But, I mean, do you feel like you are socially... You don't really seem like you have... anxiety.
Social anxiety?
Yeah.
It depends on the social engagement that I'm going to.
Yeah.
It depends on what's expected of me when I get there. But these are things that I go over in my mind, like the expectations of other people. Why the fuck do I care about that?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. So that's why I know that I do self-monitor on a very high... I am constantly scanning the room, figuring out who to be, what part to be. I'm selling myself all the time. But I want to sell the authentic version of myself. That's
the difference.
I think so. So have you ever had someone like you but didn't feel good because you knew that they didn't really know you?
Yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about that. It's not that I don't feel good. I will just be like, okay, hold on.
I just feel like, it feels rushed also too. Like you you like this so far. You like me so far. Yeah. But like, you're not in love with me. Or,
Right. Or we don't know enough about each other to even form a relationship. That's like what I used to do in my past so bad is you'd start seeing someone on the regular and then you just kind of feel yourself morphing into a relationship that you didn't necessarily even want. It's this natural pull. That it's like, okay, what next? What next?
It's so fast. Yeah. Like,
but it's before you even know each other. Like I was listening, Jay Shetty talks about like certain, things that you need to go through and have experiences of before you have even felt like the full spectrum of love and intensity with each other to grow. And like one of those things was like going through a traumatic experience. I think a lot of people feel that they do that because their relationships can start off as a trauma bond. But I don't know that that's the same thing.
No,
I think that that's a different thing that you're in.
Yeah.
One of them, so trauma bonding, I would think it's trauma. So it's reactive. It's something that your body naturally kind of pulls you into. And then I think the other one is more of a conscious.
Well, and it's when you go through a traumatic event together, it's like you get to see like how you guys handle it.
Right.
And like that's important too. Like, because
I don't know. I think that a lot of times going trauma bonding, it does rush things big time. And then having sex too early in relationships or any type of intimacy. I was talking about this earlier.
Into me, I see.
That oxytocin starts flooding. And then you're not thinking clearly.
No.
You think more in the moment instead of future goals and what compatibility, not chemistry, but compatibility, which is long term.
More and more of it.
Yeah, it's a drug. It's that hit. That color looks good on you.
Trauma bonds too. I mean, that's what that is. It's that cycle.
Yeah. Do you think that people love you or the version of you that you present? Do you have what's the word? Imposter syndrome?
Do I think people love me
for who you are?
For who I am or for who I present?
The person you present is what it says.
I think most people love me for who I am.
Do you think you present the person that you are?
I think that the majority of the time I present who I am.
I think you are all the time.
It takes me a while with like meeting new people to like fully present my like full. And I don't just, I mean, I am myself, but like, I am a weirdo. I am such a goofball. And I don't immediately do all of that in front of everyone, typically.
No, but there are some people that it's like your soul's immediate and you'll just get super weird, super quick. And, yes. You feel like you've known them forever. I personally, for you, I know that people love you for the person that you present. And that is you.
Stop, you're going to make me cry.
Well, it is. Say it back. Like, I wish I felt that way about you.
I can't say it now. It's going to be because you wanted me to. It's true, though.
I think we're good together also.
I think we pull the better
more
parts
authentic
out of each other. Yeah.
If I'm around you, I'm more authentic to the room.
Right. We're like water.
We're each other's.
We're like the flotation device.
Yeah. Or safety
I'll be your safety blanket.
You'll be Because I know at least one person in here knows who I am.
You're gonna laugh no matter what. It's fine.
An easy win. I laugh at everything. I think that is one of my likable qualities.
Is that you laugh at everything?
I just think I'm not a hard laugh.
It's not that you laugh at everything. It's that you find humor in everything.
I do.
And I think that's a good quality.
So do you.
To have.
Thank you.
We'll just sit here and kiss each other's asses.
Well,
I like it.
Love language, affirmations. I need it. I'm somebody that needs that.
Where are we?
Right here.
Awareness shift.
Do you have the pen?
No, you stuck it in my...
Give me your pecker.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. What would happen if you stopped adjusting so much? Would your relationships change? Okay,
Would you lose people or finally find the right
the
ones?
right ones. Well, I think that's yeah. If you attract what you put out, right? And so if you are sticking to like your what
Sales
you want,
version?
yeah,
Or no, the sales version is the like get them to like you.
that's yeah,
But accepting that they might not like you
exactly.
is the route that you should be choosing.
Because then that's going to bring your people to you.
Well, and the thing is like if you want authentic relationships and you want the real deal, that censoring yourself is never going to get you that.
Yeah, you have to be your authentic self.
So that you can attract the people that are on the same wavelength as you. Because I do think that we all vibrate. I think some of us have control of vibrating on higher frequencies, especially when you start actually tapping into those things and trusting your intuition. And
well, and energy is everything. I mean, so yeah, how can it not?
yeah. If you're censoring yourself, if you're changing yourself too much, that is a very high indicator that they are not on the same wavelength as you are as a person. And you want people that pull you in a direction of wanting to better yourself.
Be yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the higher versions of yourself.
Right.
And I mean that as like a depth, not like a how much money you make or things like that. Just like the depth of knowing who you are. I think you can get on so many more levels. And I also think that you really start noticing the people that you do want to be around, the ones that make you feel calm and comfortable and at ease and peaceful, to those that make you feel almost anxious. You start to notice that and you're like, okay, they're on a different wavelength than me. It's not necessarily personal, but it's not good for my soul. It's not good for the version of yourself that you want to be.
It's not going to get you there.
No, it's not going to get you there. You have to recognize those people, and you don't have to be mean, but you don't have to choose to be around them all the time, you know?
Yeah. Or,
You can distance yourself and not be rude. Or, like I was talking to someone the other day and they told me that they are very specific on who they let touch them because of that, which I liked the thought process of, energy is exchanged.
transfers.
Yeah. And being conscious of like, people that have shitty attitudes and things like them touching on you or like
kind of have that naturally, or I mean, I think I do.
It'll repel you.
My kids too. Like when someone's too close to you and you feel that level of uncomfortability, you pull away. Like there's been
or
times
the ones
where
that you for some reason want to touch.
There's been times like I'm not really much of a hugger, and I have several clients who are huggers, and I'll hug my clients, but like there's been times where like someone has come in for a hug and I'm like, like pull away hug, like ugh.
Yeah. I'm more that way with males than females, for sure. But I do have someone like Tina. I stand there and hug Tina all fucking weird for like
hug from her the
longest. I mean, full body, like get up in there. When you're comfortable enough to hug another person like that, that energy exchange is healing.
It is. And hugs
you feel like
really
after you get a good hug. And I think sometimes
John
they get that release
like that too.
Is he an energy taker? Is he someone that like you feel better? Do you think that you ever make him feel better with a good hug?
I think it's probably do. I think it's
it makes me think of our phones.
Exchange.
Like whenever they do the zoom, whenever you touch the ends of them, that's what I see in my head when you get like a good hug with another person. It's like this, I don't know, an energy boost.
Yeah, you feel better. Like there's been times where like I've given John a hug and then we'll like come in a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay.
Oh, that
like,
was nice. And then you like relax
yeah,
into it.
You feel the tension.
It's like when you hug your dad.
Yeah.
And you like, okay, you feel the shoulders relax, the body go limp, and you're like,
okay.
But I mean, that just makes sense. Like, as us being pack animals and like that desire that we have for human connection and why isolating is not ever really a good thing. Taking distance is one, isolating is another. Isolating yourself to gain clarity in a short period sometimes is necessary. I get that. But
if it's like your go-to every time for any time.
That's a coping mechanism.
Happens, yeah.
I don't think that you need to probably focus on getting better in other areas. Like, how do I make this happen more in a with around people and use them and tell them and talk to them and be open, be vulnerable, right?
Be your best self.
Okay. So don't villainize self-monitoring though necessarily, because it's actually a skill, right? And you can develop that skill. And like we were saying earlier with jobs, or like working with the public, being with the public.
I'm sure it does.
Some sales. I mean, you work, you help at your church. Just any time that you're going to be interacting with other people, if it's something that you enjoy, which it is for me, it's okay to develop that skill also of being able to read a room, see what energies are going on. I mean, you walk in a room and you see like slumped shoulders over here, somebody being quiet and distant. You know, maybe they need you to come over and it's okay to read a room and be like, okay, I'm in a great mood. I can't handle that today, knowing your own, emotional space that you have to give at that time. If you feel a pull to help them, lean into it. If you feel like I can't do that today, don't feel bad about it. Like go join the happy group.
Exactly.
And not feel bad. I think the self-monitoring might throw a little guilt.
I think everyone needs to know how to self-monitor, obviously. Like,
yes.
It's important. It's
know your audience.
Yeah, and it's, like it says here, the problem is when that becomes your identity, and that's who you are. Like, but it's not really who you are. You're just being what everybody wants you to be instead of yourself. So you need to be able to practice it, but also, like, still maintain your sense of self the whole time, which is when it would become a problem if you were like, I don't even know who I am, but everyone loves me.
Self-monitoring. So
I feel like maybe
in general,
celebrities probably have.
If you're self-monitoring, like this is, I think, more, if you find yourself self-monitoring in a toxic, bad relationship type situation, this is something that I dealt with a lot, and it might be another reason that I am such a high-functioning self-monitorer, in my opinion, is because when you're having to regulate another person's emotions all the time too, like from a relationship standpoint, this reminded me of it the other day. I found some messages in my son's phone where I realized that somebody was basically asking my son to self-monitor himself in order to not
upset
someone else.
Like he needed to behave
like, let's not talk about this because it's going to make this person mad. I've got it covered when we get home. That type of a thing. I realized that when I was in my marriage, I did that to Ryder all the time. There were so many things that I would be like, hey, before we get there, don't do this, don't say this, da-da-da-da-da, because we didn't want to deal with the wrath of James because he was going to be pissed off about something. Something wasn't going to be done right. And so you're teaching your children to like hide these things, be less of who they are, be less excited about something. Because
you're teaching them how to self-monitor, but if you're like having to do that all the time with someone and your kids, then it's you're
fake. That is a fake version of yourself, and you're teaching them basically to shrink.
Yeah, that
you're teaching your child to shrink who they are in order to not piss their parent off.
Yeah,
and I don't think you should ever have to shrink who you are to not piss someone off. There's other ways about that.
Yeah,
but you shouldn't have to worry about. Like Ryder, money was always an issue in our marriage. He could spend really whatever the hell he wanted, but if I wanted to, there was always something said about me spending money. And so I would take cash, right? Cash tips, things like that. And if I wanted to take Ryder to do something, that's what I would use. And like, let's say we went to Target and Ryder wanted a new shirt. And I got him a new shirt, which it's next to nothing for a new shirt. And it was something for me to do for him. I love buying gifts. It's just part of who I am.
Yeah.
And I would be like, okay, well, let's not talk about it when we get home. Like, just put it in your closet. Don't say anything, because I knew that would start a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hiding money? Oh, you had tip money? Or...
That's so awful. Oh, my God.
Yeah. It'd be like, I know you have money you're not putting in the bank. Yeah, I am. But it's not that fucking much, I assure you. And... You go to lunch every fucking day. You don't
also,
ask me
though,
about any fucking dollar that
You're
you
an
spend.
adult. You made that money. You shouldn't have to be like, hey, I bought my kid a shirt or I took him to lunch today.
Our bill. Thank you. Like, but those are things. Those are things that I found myself doing in that self-monitoring, tiptoeing, teaching your kids that they need to walk on eggshells because another person doesn't have the emotional capacity to deal with an event that happened that isn't even like some catastrophic fucking event. Doesn't even make sense. Why does that matter?
So how would you handle that now, knowing what you know now?
I would let Ryder walk in the door, be very excited about whatever he got. And then if that conversation came up later where they were like, why are you spending that money? Because I have a job and I made that money. That's why.
So you would just confront it now?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, there were times probably, though, where you guys did get...
Because he and I discussed years ago that we would talk about money. It was like $100 or more. Like, let the person know. I cannot remember one time
where
he would spend thousands. He'd be like, I'm going to get wheels on the truck, whatever. Like, it didn't matter. And I didn't care. I really didn't need it because if he says he needs it and that's what's keeping you safe and you're driving that, I'm not going to second guess that.
Yeah.
But how do you think? You knew him. You know him. If I had just went and dropped a fucking $1,000 on it and didn't discuss it with him and was like, well, I need it.
Really
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been okay at all. There's a gender fucking bullshit standard difference there. When we're both putting what we have into the house, it's because it was the fact that he made more money than me. But you're not actually bringing more to the table. Money is only one part. Of like a dynamic in a relationship.
Too, though, like, sure, he made more money than you, whatever, but y'all's bills were always paid, and you know, like,
it was a power thing.
Yeah, it's a control.
It's a control thing
for sure. Ugh.
But like so that message that I saw recently, it's like on one side, I'm thankful of the protectiveness, right? Silver lining. I'm like, thank you for caring enough about my son to worry about that.
Yeah.
Thank you. But on the other, I want you to see what you're doing. I want you to see your own thing that's happening here and recognize it.
Like if you could just take someone and like pull them out of their body so they could almost just
like I want you to turn around,
happening.
Look at this scenario that just happened. You didn't realize this is what you were doing, but this is what you're doing. And break it down and just be like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that for anyone. You should be able to like let a kid fully be a kid and not worry that the reaction of that person, they're going to be a dick. And you know, there's a very good chance that they're going to be a dick. It just sucks that like we find ourselves in situations where you know that you feel that way about them because you're already trying to smooth out a path before you even go down it.
Yeah.
Because you know based off of their patterns what the reaction is going to be. And so you self-monitor. Or you even force that on your child.
Yeah, I've done that with the girls going over to my parents before because Grandpa gets grumpy. And he is grumpy. He's stressed. He's tired. But then I got to the point where I'm like, why am I trying to like get them to like behave a certain way? Like, then you have to have a conversation. And Grandpa's been called grumpy several times. And I think it's finally gotten to the point where he's like, okay, like, because he doesn't act that way around them anymore. And there's a lot less complaints all around.
Well, and sometimes we need to hear those things that we don't want to hear about ourselves. So that, because if you don't know that you're doing it as often as you are, and like you know your dad so well, that you know that he doesn't really want to be that version of himself.
No.
Sometimes.
No, because he likes to hang out with everyone. He always wants us to come over.
Because he's going to feel better the second that you do.
Right.
Because you do have that energy and you get that energetic jolt of energy too from being around your family.
But really,
sometimes it can be depleting.
Nothing shifted really until I stopped telling the kids like, hey, Grandpa's in a bad mood, so maybe we be on our best behavior and just let them be themselves. And there's times when they're like acting up and they deserve to get their asses chewed out. But like also times where
it's avoiding confrontation.
Where he's gotten onto them for something and they need to call him out, you know? Like it can't always be someone else doing it. And that made a big difference, I think.
I tell Ryder that too. But that's like, okay, so my niece's ex, same thing. Like when the kids were really little, we knew he felt a certain type of way about our kids touching his daughter. We didn't really understand it, but he did not want our kids touching his daughter. For some reason, he felt like his daughter was better than our children.
That's really weird.
And so, like, and there was multiple instances where I had to tell Ryder, like, you need to stay away from him. I don't want you anywhere around him. But I also knew myself, and it did end up blowing up because I knew I would physically fight that grown man. Like, I was already at that point that I knew if he popped off, it was going to be bad. And so I'm like, you need to stay away. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to do that. If I got to knock out a motherfucker's teeth, so be it. And it finally came to a head anyways. I didn't avoid it.
Yeah.
You don't. It just pushes things back. It always comes to a head eventually.
Kicking the can down the road.
Yes. Okay. So then what do we have? Tip of the week?
Oh. What was my tip? Box breathing for self-regulation. So like when you're feeling yourself becoming anxious or triggered or whatever, to practice box breathing, which is where you inhale for 4 slow seconds, then you hold for another 4, and then you release.
And then you hold.
And then you hold.
All right, ready?
Okay. So
Melissa's doing an example.
This is my example.
Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! You
now
did
I feel regulated.
Yeah. Everything's better.
It is. It is. The zipper's still coming undone.
Okay. Well, that's self-monitoring.
Everyone needs to practice it.
I realize after this that it's something I need to work on even more.
I think I've actually gotten like a little bit better about it. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm getting better. Being single is making me so much better. But okay, so most people fall somewhere in the middle of like the high functioning and the low self. High self monitors are linked to strong social skills, but also higher anxiety and identify confusion. Studies show that people who Studies show people who constantly adjust themselves are more likely to feel emotionally exhausted, misunderstood, and disconnected in relationships.
I think that's why our job takes such a toll on us, though, too.
Yeah,
because I do be feeling that way.
Same. So translation is you can be really likable and still not feel truly known. I think age helps a lot with that too. The older you get, the more you're just
you're less worried about people liking you.
Yeah, quality over quantity. That's what you want because that other bullshit gets old. That's just not where you want to spend your free time because let's admit none of us really have all that much free time, especially parents and shit. Everybody's so busy. This is America.
Land of the busy.
Okay. Well, like, share, subscribe, follow.
And have a wonderful...
Send us ideas, too.
Or ask us questions.
Should we do a live one day? Do you think that would be fun?
If enough people even cared, then maybe.
Maybe.
I'm like just a live with like 3 people watching.
We're like, keep hitting us with questions.
Come over and hang out.
Just get out on the couch.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Well, that's it. The end. High five.
High five.
All right. Check you later.